inside of humans, we have a non-metallic gold, right? It's called AU3+, bro, right? And biocrystals in the brain. I want to really break something down. This is all entertainment movie idea. Under certain theoretical electromagnetic or energetic conditions like high-frequency stimulation, radiation, or consciousness resonance, like binaural beats, bro, that gold could change its energy state, momentarily shifting how it interacts with light, electricity, or even thought itself, which means with the right technology, if you could actually influence somebody through other crystals, like a phone, you could actually engage and disengage the power inside of a person. This is what it can symbolically mean when you think about ancient mystics, bro. The light within men, the auric gold, becomes invisible when the frequency rises. It ascends beyond visible reality. So when you think about the claustrum, Santa Claus going down the chimney, right? You practicing semen retention, it goes down the spine, right? At the base, right? And then it comes back up. You're supposed to experience enlightenment, nirvana, some type of esoteric, magical experience, right? That you can't properly put words to. Well, I want y'all to think about something. If you're a race, an advanced race, bro, and then I also want y'all to consider this. When they say your heart must be light as a feather when you die to transcend, or you must have a heart of gold, it's because literally, not just metaphorically, gold is in us. Now, if there's an ancient race who could actually have a technology, right, that can extract this gold out of us when we pass on, once our body starts to degrade, we become biodegradable to the earth, all of this crap, they can extract this. Let's just say they got some type of technology to take your gold so that you don't actually transcend into another level. Then they use it for whatever their purpose. It could actually be to strengthen their ozone layer, scattering you into an atmosphere, and you can't reincarnate, which would literally be not just hell on earth, hell in some universe, right? Because your essence is now maintaining somebody else's planet. I want y'all to really think about this, bro. Or, right, they just use it to fuel their technology and continue this game of feast, harvest, and then doing whatever else they're doing inside of the universe. But I really want y'all to understand, bro, we can't see the highest level of the electromagnetic spectrum. We can't hear, smell, none of that, bro. And I feel like there's a reason for that. Back in the day, oxygen levels used to be way higher. Now they're lower. People apparently were bigger, animals were bigger, plants and trees were bigger. So you have to weaken the earth, the atmosphere, the oxygen, you weaken the human, and you make them highly suggestible to your willpower. Bro, I want y'all to also to understand when your eyes can't see the highest level of the spectrum of life itself. See, what y'all gotta understand is ionic gold, AU3+, it dissolves in solutions and there's no metallic reflection. When you superheat it, is it visible? Yes, it can become pale yellow or transparent, meaning not completely actually invisible, but just not reflective in the light spectrum, yielding it in an appearance that looks invisible. We could actually, theoretically, be surrounded. You know, they say you can't see spirits. What if that's why? It's because they're harvesting all of the gold out of people that have passed away or people who get kidnapped, theoretically. Again, this is a movie conceptualized idea. Let me ask y'all something else. How y'all know that all of the gold that people are wearing on Earth, it came out of somebody's dead body? You know when they say people be digging for gold? What if the gold they're digging for are the rotten corpses inside of the ground that they bury? And they send a specialized team to all of these different funeral homes to extract this stuff out of the people. How do you know? Again, entertainment. This would be an out-cold movie idea. But I just want y'all to consider, you know, if there are fallen hybrids, there are multiple paths to how you can control a human being, most human beings. And I feel like they're trying to track a genetic code, right? People who can kind of see through the game. I feel like in the beginning, they was able to control the power. Through years of reincarnation, interbreeding, different wars, the bloodline got scattered. So is there a more pure, stronger hybrid bloodline? I believe so. But are regular people like you watching this video potentially one of these things? Is it potentially in your bloodline? Are you like, really? It could be. It actually could be, because that could actually suggest, and it's plausible to believe, why certain people see life so drastically different, that they actually say things and do things and create things that the world hasn't seen or heard before. It's because they're tapping into a deeper level of resonance based off of their gold and their crystalline structures. They're not as dead inside. You understand? Maybe that's what Jesus was and Buddha. Maybe they understood how to ascend, and it was through not dabbling with worldly things, indoctrination, and these spells that we're literally casting upon ourselves, apparently. That would be an outcome movie idea. Again, for the sake of the video, entertainment, satire, just alleged, just my opinion. But if there was a higher level of creation out there, there are more than a handful of ways they can control everybody on Earth, dog. And they create the structure of trillionaires, billionaires, millionaires, influence, distraction, jobs, all of these different cycles to keep people lost until you die, bro. And not only that, but they trick you into agreeing with it. They tricked you into thinking that this is all life is. Now, if these beings exist, right, you have to know good and evil is not just a conceptualized thing. These things are evil. All right, share this video. I'm gone.